Yes, my lord. May I point out, my lord?
Yes.
Very precisely. I have heard you extensively on last occasion.
Yes, I'll be
Yes.
very precise. The only thing, my lord, my
Yes.
first submission is that if an FIR discloses a cognizable offense,
And court, Mr. Shankar Narayanan, court wants to see the order passed yesterday by the Honorable Supreme Court
Yes,
with regard to treatment of the petitioner.
correct.
And
That I'll send a copy.
order.
It's not been
Tell that.
uploaded. From what I understand, my lords, it's not been uploaded yet. The minute it's uploaded, we'll make sure. Your
Very well.
lords.
Then you instruct your junior to file that order.
We'll make sure. We'll make sure.
that order was pertaining to his traveling abroad, my lords. Permission seeking travel abroad, my lord. That was the prayer in that petition, where he was already granted bail. There were certain conditions which required to be modified. That was what was heard yesterday. Now, as far as the present matters are concerned, my first submission is this, my lords. If a FIR discloses a cognizable offense, it cannot be quashed. At the threshold, the investigation is pending. We are at the nascent stage of investigation.
This argument was made on the last occasion.
Yes.
If any new thing you want to add, please add it.
Therefore, I'm pointing out from the FIRs how a cognizable offense is made out.
Yes. These are the points taken, argued, heard by this court.
Yes.
Any new point, if you want to urge, please urge it, Mr. Raju.
Now, kindly look, I'm now arguing on facts, how the offenses are made out. This I never argue. Now, look at each of the FIRs, my lord. FIRs. First is Bishnupur Police Station 668.
When it was filed, Mr. Raju, this complaint?
Complaint was filed on 13 June 26.
All are post declaration of result.
Yes.
So on this premise, also already court has passed an order on 21st of May permitting the granting the petitioner interim protection. So the complaints which are lodged after declaration of result on 4th of May 2026, that will be considered, but no custodial interrogation. Court will have already has considered similar issue in FIR 75 of 2026.
Right, my lord. My lords may kindly appreciate. The
Yes.
prayer is for quashing. The prayer is not for anticipatory bail.
Yes.
Custodial interrogation assumes some significance. In a prayer for quashing, custodial interrogation would, according to my submission, would not be relevant, because prayer is not that I should be granted bail, anticipatory bail. It is only when anticipatory bail.
Show me any FIR or complaint prior to 4th of May 2026. I want to hear you on this issue first.
There is no there is no prior to, my lords are right. All are
Yes.
subsequent to polls results.
Yes, all are post declaration
all
of
three are-
assembly
all three
assembly election of 2026. So this will be considered as it was decided in a previous matter at the interim stage on 21st of May.
So may I take it that what the court is considering is that no custodial interrogation in the quashing petitions will not be allowed? Is that what is being contemplated, so that I may formulate my arguments in those lines? If the proceedings are going to be quashed, there is no question of custodial interrogation.
No, court is not going to quash it. You continue with the investigation, and I will direct and ensure that the petitioner will cooperate with the investigation. But no, don't take any coercive steps in the meantime.
Now, kindly have a look at the prayers. Kindly
Yes.
have a look at the prayers.
Today, court is not passing a final order quashing the proceedings.
My lords,
You investigate the case, submit a report, but don't take any coercive steps. As already this court has passed an order on 21st of May 2026, granting the petitioner interim protection.
may I only point out this, my lords? If my lords, then the
Now,
petition.
Mr. Raju, if today court refused to or declines to grant interim protection to the petitioner, then the protection which was granted in connection with FIR number 75 of Bidhannagar Cybercrime Police Station case, that will be that order will be negated.
My submission is this, my lord.
Yes.
My submission is that the petition itself requires to be dismissed. If
Yes.
the petition itself requires to be dismissed, there is no question of granting any interim relief. That's my
Yes.
first submission. and myself, there are reasons which which were submitted earlier on the earlier date why the petitions are required to be dismissed. Now, therefore, if the FIR makes out a cognizable offense, there is no question of quashing the FIR. He doesn't. His petition is not even argued that the offense is not made out. As far as I know, no submission was made that the FIRs do not disclose a cognizable offense. That submission was not made. That is not his case.
It is my case. I specifically took each FIR and I said there's no offense made out. Forget about cognizable.
Never argued. I am sorry, you never argued this point. You never argued it. You never argued. You never formulated this point. You never elaborated on this point.
Elaborated, maybe not. Yes.
No, you did not argue, sir. You never argued this point. And he never argued. I said on the last date also, he never argued that no offense.
If FIR discloses cognizable offense, in that event you investigate the case.
That event I will, of course I will. I am duty bound to investigate
case, and court is not passing an order, thereby restraining the investigating agency from investigating the case. But thing is this, that petitioner has to cooperate. And if that cooperation is ensured by the date of the order which is to be passed by this court, then where is the difficulty?
I am not clear. I'm sorry, my lord, I'm not clear.
Yes.
Intention is, if the offense is disclosed, then the quashing petition does not survive. If the quashing petition does not survive, there is no question of granting him any interim relief. And if at all he wants any interim relief in the nature of no coercive steps, or in the nature of giving him anticipatory bail, or in the nature of not custodial interrogation, he will have to file an anticipatory bail application. This is not the petition.
Yes, Mr. Raju, point noted. Any other point?
Yes, there are several points. Therefore, let me now take my lord to the FIRs, which were contents of which were not read when it was argued, to show that offense, cognizable offense is not made out. My specific cases, each of these FIRs make out a cognizable offense. Now kindly look at the FIRs and look at the cognizable offenses which are made out, my lords.
With regard to FIR, detailed submission was made, Mr. Raju.
That no
Submission was, I have heard you last occasion. Any alteration?
On facts. I said,
with regard to FIR, FIRs were placed. Matter was heard in detail.
When I ended my submissions, I said
Yes.
I have.
Now I will not permit you to open the case again. No, I have heard you more than 1 hour. Yes, Mr. Chatterjee.
There are several cases lodged in this.
When these cases were lodged, Mr. Chatterjee,
Regarding the genuinity of
you are representing whom?
I am representing respondent number 15, who has lodged two of the complaints among these 4 complaints. Now, my lord, it has fallen from your nostrils. And why these complaints?
You are representing respondent number 50.
15.
Just
My lord, he has lodged 2 complaints. One is of Vishnupu and one is of Kalital Ashuti. Now, my lord, the question arises regarding the genuinity of these complaints, not the timing of this complaint, because my lord, things, my lord, practicability, my lord, kindly appreciates that it has fallen from your lordship that he has lost in election twice. But my lord, kindly appreciates once he has lost more than 7 lakhs of votes. Subsequently, it was found that in their jurisdiction.
so since he has lost by 7 lakhs votes, that is the reason for.
No, my lord. 7 lakhs votes. Subsequently, it was seen that in that jurisdiction, the voter number is not 7 lakhs.
That could, Mr. Chatterjee, that could have been a ground of another FIR.
My lord, it shows that
Had it been a contemporaneous complaint.
it shows that how influential he is. He is super influential. My lord, before.
So that's why, Mr. Chatterjee, court is not passing any order, quashing the proceedings. Now, I will permit the police authorities to proceed with the investigation. But why coercive step is necessary?
My question is, if he is outside of the custody, no common and sane man will come and depose against him. This is not possible.
Now situation is changed.
My lord, changed. That's why.
If your client would have filed a complaint, if your client would have filed a complaint contemporaneously and during the during that period.
Several
In that event, your point which you are now agitating is germane.
My lord,
Yes.
before 4th of May, it was not possible for any common man to go and to lodge a complaint against this person. After 4th of May, my lord, wait.
Then custodial interrogation was necessary, but now it is not necessary.
My lord, otherwise,
Now situation is changed.
against it.
Now situation is changed, Mr. Chatterjee.
That's why.
Yes. So therefore, custodial interrogation is not necessary.
My lord, no person will come forward. He's mega influential.
Due to change of political dispensation, now there is a change of scenario.
I do not know whether he will come back or not. That I do not know. For that reason, my lord, kindly do not give any interim order. Kindly do not pass any interim order. My lord, in Amphan, crores of money was looted. Of money of common man that was looted. My lord, there are several.
Let him make his submission in the case, my lord.
My lord,
Not something which is not part of the case.
1 minute.
So very well, first point is influential person.
So, my lord, not only that, first,
Yes.
there is no ground. In paragraph 3, he has stated, I found the petition is extreme. Because several complaints are filed against him. No, that is not true. And
ও না চলে যাও
I do not know how can he say that illegal misuse of state machinery. They have used state machinery illegally for 15 years, and after 4th of May, when common man got the opportunity of coming before your lordship, they have started coming, my lord, regularly. Several complaints have been lodged. Number one ground will be there is no point, no ground in this complaint why interim order will be given to him, why interim protection will be given to him. There is no reason. My lord, a man, he has come before your lord. I am asking myself, my lord, had it been a case of a common man, had it been a case of a common man,
Yes, if it is a delayed FIR, court is interfering.
my lord,
Yes.
FIR,
If it is delayed FIR, court is interfering. It can be perceived the intention of the person who lodged FIR.
my lord, my case.
But even this is too early. Investigation is at the nascent stage. Court is not interfere, will not interfere with regard to the investigation which is to be carried out by the agency. But why coercive steps will be necessary if it is assured or ensured by the dint of this order the cooperation of the petitioner.
My lord, this man was attacked on several occasions. Whenever he has done,
But now the petitioner is being attacked.
my lord, attacked, my lord. After the
So that goes to show that there is a change of scenario.
no, my lord. My client, respondent number 15.
Yes.
He was attacked, my lord, on several occasions. He was admitted in the hospital. Several stitches were there on his head. That's
No, I understand the agony. I understand the feeling of respondent number 50. But would it be the consideration at the time of granting interim protection, permitting the authority to go on with the investigation?
My lord, my humble submission will be, these should be considered as considerations for not giving him protection, my lord. Because when this man was before 4th of May, he was super influential. My client was attacked on several occasions. He was admitted in the hospital because he was raising objections against this person. My lord, this is not a case that this man, he has never brought any allegation against this petitioner. No, before this 4th.
Yes.
My lord, before 4th May also, my lord, this man, he has lodged complaints. This is not the first time that after 4th May, when situations were.
No, this court appreciates. So that's why investigation will continue and court will direct to cooperate. Yes, you are opposing.
I am opposing.
Yes.
Kindly do not give any protection because, my lord, he is super influential. And after 4th May also, my lord, he is influential. After 4th May also, he is influential. He is mega influential, my lord. Kindly do not give him any protection. He has already gone to America, my lord, with 25 bags. I do not know whether he will come back to cooperate investigating agency or not. Probably not. Probably you will.
That is beyond our knowledge.
Not be within my submission, but the fact is still influential. Hence, my lord, kindly do not give any
And not-
protection. Then my investigations will be hampered. No common man will come forward to depose against him or to give statements or evidences against him.
No, I understand the phases through which respondent number 15 and the plight of respondent number 15, which is being alleged.
These people
That perhaps the reasons for filing these complaints. So let these complaints be investigated upon.
will be murdered, my lord. If this super influential person remains outside, my lord, he will be forced to withdraw the complaint. He will be forced
Now.
to still now, my lord. He is
Still now.
influential, my lord. Still now, my lord. He is super influential.
Very well, Mr. Chairman.
Till further orders then, my lords.
Yes.
And
Only two things, my lord, regarding the, I distinguish the judgment, my lord, in case of Sri Suvendu Adhikari, but I've just made a chart, my lord, indicating the relevant paragraphs. And my lord,
My lords, I have one last plea. My
and
lords,
my lord, only one thing, my lord, one judgment, my lord, that remained not cited by me, my lord. It's reported in 2009, 5 Supreme Court cases.
Interim order passed earlier stands extended till 31st August 2026 or until further order, whichever is earlier. Stop. List the matter under the heading. List the matter under the heading for order on.
loaded the FIR. Yes.
25th August.
My lord, may I do this, my lord?
Can I have a small plea, my lords.
Can one
small-
for extension?
Manner.
Let it be disposed of. Yes. Give the
My lords,
number.
They sought for extension till
Chairman,
26. Filed by the petitioner seeking extension of interim order is disposed of.
no,
my lords, I
extension
have one more request. my
till
lords.
disposal of the writ petition. That is the prayer in the can.
That is in view of this order that is disposed of.
My lord, may I, my lord, only one. But may I submit a small note by Thursday? May I submit a small note by Thursday? That will actually aid in passing of the interim order.
If you can, court is not directing. If you want, you can.
I will, my lord.
Yes.
My lords, I have one small request.
Sauce
One-
for the gander is sauce for the goose. They did not hand me over a copy, my lord. If they hand me over a copy, I'll give them a copy.
No, we'll hand over. There's no
Don't, my
question.
lord, I won't.
We'll hand over. We'll hand over, Mr. Bhattacharya. It's my responsibility. I'll make sure it's handed over. My lords, may I make a request? I can't hear what.
Yes, Mr. Shankar.
One small request. The
Yes.
16 FIRs that my friend has handed over, we
Yes.
have checked on the website, my lords. The first page of the FIR is there on the website, but the underlying full FIR with the complaint is not available. I was just wondering because we have made efforts going to the police stations and trying to obtain it. That has not been forthcoming. If some way your lordships could just encourage them, if they could just share those copies with us, that I don't want to trouble the court with them filing, etc. Just give us permission. Our lawyer will go to the police stations and we'll make requests and it can be given to us.
I don't know. It's come sudden. It's coming sudden.
Upload it, my lord.
It's coming suddenly, my lord. I cannot, my lord. I can. They have to apply, my lord, with the GN number.
It's not
With the GN number. They have to. They have the numbers. They have the numbers, my lord. They have to apply for with the GN number for a certified copy. That is the system. I am not teaching anything, my lord. Since new proposition of law is coming, my lord.
There, it is not there in the portal.
My lord,
Before the next date, concerned police authority is directed to supply copy of all the FIRs in connection with existing criminal prosecutions to the petitioner.
I'm most grateful.
but
With the complaints, my lord.
But that is not.
Those are not
But
uploaded.
that is not a prayer here, my lord. They have filed a separate writ petition.
It is a prayer.
They have,
It's
they
prayer
have
G.
filed a separate.
It is prayer G. It is prayer
They have
G of
filed
our
a separate writ petition also now, my lord.
It's prayer G of our petition.
But they have to apply for certified copy, my
Mr.
lord.
Bhattacharya, you are appearing for whom?
I am for the state, my lord.
Mr. Raju has appeared.
Sir is also
creating
appearing.
difficulty.
No, I will indicate, my lord. 3 to 30, my lord.
Please clarify it.
Please clarify it. Because your name and Advocate General, learned Advocate General's name uh, uh, were transcribed twice.
Yes, yes. For respondent number 1 and 2,
3 and 13.
for respondent number 1 and 2, the learned advocate general is leading me, my lord. And for respondent numbers 3 to 13, my lord,
Mr. Raju.
is leading the team, my lord.
But you are both of you, learned
Yes.
Advocate General and additional Advocate General, are appearing in both on behalf of respondent number 1 and 2 as well as 3 to 13. Yes, there is no dispute with regard to your appearance.
So, my lord, my lord, let them indicate the FIRs they need, my lord.
16 FIRs.
16.
You have given the chart
Yes.
in terms of previous order. So supply them copies of the FIR and complaints before the next step.
Very grateful, Manoj. I'm most grateful.
Very great. Very
Manoj, I'm sorry that we took so much of your lordship's time, but very
But
grateful.
I have handed up the chart, my lord, distinguishing the chart is there, and my lord, another judgment, my lord, that I tried to indicate that in the note. Note indicate করে দেবো সুবিধা হবে জজ সাহেবের। কিসের রে? না ওটা দেবো।
Yes, you are all of you are released because I will rise for 10 minutes. Let me arrange papers in according to my own way.
Grateful, Manoj.
Yes. এটা এখানে রাখো তলায়।
Under the next matter, the report was to be filed.
Just